Hi friends, it's Julia. I thought I would share my old planner with you, my 2014 planner. I got it out today as I was unboxing my new Erin Condren Life Planner for the 2015-2016 because I added the rest of this year in for next year's planner. So anyway, I converted from the vertical to the horizontal in the Erin Condren because I've always been a horizontal girl. And so I thought I'd go back and I'd show you my 2014, and it was a at a glance calendar, and you can see I had two pin loops that I just bought at the office supply store. Actually, one was for a pencil and the other was for a pen, and I just kept them in there, and I used the same band that I used for my Erin Condren that goes across there. The same bands work, so I've always used one on there. And I've been using one of those for a long time. I've been using a planner for years and years. But anyway, this is the first planner that I've probably got into the whole decorating thing with the washi tape. I'd never decorated with washi tape before. I have decorated with stickers over the years, but never with washi. And so in here I put in my color coding system at the front. And so I had for this one, I had school in it as well. But I'm no longer in school. I graduated, so I don't have any of that in my new planner. This is basically set up like most planners. You have your monthly tabs followed by your weeks behind. And then I have a data tab at the back. And so have my personal information here, a year at a glance calendar for the next 3 years. It was the 2013, 2014, and 2015 calendar. And then it started in with January. So like I said, you get your month at a view. And then as you turn the page, then you have the week. So this went from December 30th to January the 5th. So the first week of January, really the last week of December, the first week of January. And I started off doing Project Life and just keeping my notes in here. Not only did I have things to do to get my stuff done, but I was making notes for my Project Life. And this is the year probably right before December, maybe the end of November, maybe the first part of December of 2013, a friend of mine introduced me to the Erin Condren, and so I spent a year looking at the Erin Condrens, and she gave me one of her little meetup cards that were in the back of the planner, and so we made a scrapbooking date, and yeah, so in these I just went with my washi tape and divided the lines, you know, the separations there. And I love this calendar, and I probably would have went back if I hadn't bought the Erin Condren. I would have went back with this planner because I love that it has the previous month, the current month, and then the next month at the bottom. The week that we're on here is highlighted down below. It has a note section, or it's called priorities, on here. There's plenty of room at the top if you want to put your washi tape in up there, or if you want to, like I would, write a Bible verse or an inspirational quote or something up there on most weeks. I toyed around with keeping our meals in here. I toyed around with keeping my blog stuff in here. Yeah, you can see I mixed work, school, everything was mixed up in this journal. Don't you just love that old sticker? I don't remember where it's from. I think maybe, oh, what do you call it? Creative Memories. It's one of their old stickers. Anywho, so if I made notes, or a lot of times if I did extra sheets of paper, sticky notes or whatever, I would just tape them in with washi tape. My postcards for appointments and such, I would just tape them in with washi tape. All of my notes, in they would go. When I would keep up with my scrapbooking, like that was from, this is from March 2014, but I didn't finish up my November Counterfeit Kit Challenge scrapbooking kit until this month. And so out of that I made 8 layouts and 1 card. And so you can see I was putting those in there for a while. I finished my May 14 kit, and I made 14 layouts and 8 cards, or my May 13 kit. And there I finished up my January 14 kit and made 10 layouts. And so as I was going through, you know, I would add some of those in. I added washi tape here and there randomly. You can see some weeks are really, really, really busy looking. Other weeks, yeah, not so much. Those are kind of stuck together. There's some of these, and I just would go every week and I would choose like matching colors. Like I started with this washi tape with the flowers on it, and it has blues and blacks, and so I pulled out 2 different blues and then a black washi tape to decorate with. This week all purples. Not a lot of writing there. Imagine that. This one was black and silver. Or that almost looks gray, but that is definitely silver. This was green, pink, and silver. That is some kind of pretty washi tape there, as is this one down here. Love it. This is orange and blue. Oh, this one's pretty. Pretty, pretty. I love this planner, y'all. I mean, I had a lot of fun decorating the pages. Some of, you know, you can tell some days were really, really, you know, written in very deeply. Other days, not so much. You know, and I tried to toy around with the months on how I did my work schedule. Like these days that were surrounded with green were days that I was doing clinicals for my education. These days that were circled or outlined in red were days that I worked. I don't know what the yellow one was for. Let me flip back over there and look. Well, that says exercise fitness, but I don't think that's what that whole day was devoted to. Anyway, so that must have been packing up for a trip, because there's a list for packing. And that was getting close to the end of school. I toyed around some with this what do they call it? Whatever it is. Anyway, you use the different symbols to mean different things, and I use that a lot. This little circly thing to mean that I've carried it over to the next week. A check or an X or a filled in box typically means I've finished it. Yeah, I think those are probably the only 2 symbols that I ever, that I truly ever did. I tried adding in little stickers that I put exercise, steps, and water. I was going to try and keep up with that. Yeah, that didn't go so well. I made some stickers up to keep track of water. Lots of notes, it looks like, on there. A little Barbie sticker. Love that. Oh, I outlined those in yellow because the washi tape was yellow and I was watching my granddaughter. So that's why I did that. Yeah. Okay, I got it figured out. I think that's pretty with the blue and purple washi tape there. And I just added in. Oh, excuse me. Carrying those little symbols over red and gold. Oh, that's 2 different ones, and I just outlined that, the bottom one, with some washi tape. Huh. Nice. More stickers and stuff. This is where I got the stamps from, what's her name? From Studio L2E. With the hydrate sticker and the water glasses there, I just cut that apart, and instead of using the hydrate, I just used the glasses. And so I started stamping my glasses in here to keep up with my water. I typically don't have a difficult time keeping up with my water because I drink a lot of water. Initially, I wasn't using a chalk tape or a chalk ink. I was just using my Close to My Heart inks, and you can see like on this one they went right through, they bled right through the page. And so I would try and go over where I stamped them here, I would try and go over and stamp them there. But you can see these just bled right through. Ah, that was a beach week. We were traveling. I remember that now. I remember why I did that. All of this week through here was to the beach. Work days, doctor's appointment, crops, doctor's appointment, pink. I went out of town that day. The pink ones are all about me in here, and what I want to do for me. More beach. Still keeping up with things, just mainly using the Hydrate. I think I used Vacation, a Vacation stamp there. Tried stamping out some of the words, like doing my workout, doing my blog, don't forget something, setting a goal, like for my steps, Bible, which, what my daily reading was for the Bible. Yeah, you can see the stamping part of it, like the words and stuff, it doesn't always go so well. Ooh, that looks busy with all that purple ink, doesn't it? Yeah. But as long as I have room to write, if I can write out here what I need, and then I can write, you know, just whatever on the other side. Ha, look at that, no spend October. I think I pretty much did it. I don't think I spent anything this entire month. Ooh, isn't that a pretty washi tape? And that. Oh, Halloween. And so this week I didn't decorate at all. I think I was to the point where I was done decorating. I think that's the point where I was looking for a job, and I was a little upset at some things that were happening at my work. And so, like, I have all my lists and things stuck in here, but I haven't taped them in. A lot of them are not checked off because, well, I just didn't. Anyway, plans to do a weight loss journal for 2015. And then January, I had planned to work through January, or through the end of December and into January, but my boss had other ideas. This was for future planning. And then my scrapbooking at the back, the notes section, I just basically did what I wanted to with it. Like this was scrapbooking dollars spent. Like I had a no spend January, so I didn't spend anything. For February, I spent some money, $119. March, $192. April, yeah, over $500. Yeah, so just in 8 months alone of 2014, the first 8 months, I spent $1,400. Oh my gosh. I haven't kept up with it this year. Anyway, these are things that I want that I've put there. More of where I've kept up with the money. And so for October, I did spend a little bit of money. I was thinking I didn't. I had a couple of things here that I bought. Didn't spend a horrible amount. Kinda. Anyway, for the total for 2014, I spent $2,600. Eesh. Movies I want to watch, just general information about stuff, random things that I would see online about collagen, how to Dropbox, how to use Dropbox, using fish oil and drinking wine, blogs that I wanted to check out. When I mailed things, I started keeping track about August of when I ordered things and then when I got them. And so you can see throughout the year, I kept up with it till probably November. Anyway, just ideas that I was shooting around in my head, and then how I wanted to set up my new planner when it came in. And then I have like weight loss stuff here. health information and different sticky notes with different phone numbers. This was my workout log. I started making little hearts on the numbers where, little gold hearts on the numbers where I worked on the days that I worked. And then I got some stickers in and I started using those. Wasn't a great year for working out, especially through all of this because I was heavy into school and yeah. Tried out this calendar, wasn't really, didn't really work out for me. Meeting notes are back here, and I've torn a couple of these pages out to carry over to my Erin Condren. Then I have different email stuff, like email passwords. Oh, and an old work schedule. What do you know? Don't work there anymore. That was my 2014 planner. And then I moved on to my, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I had it showing my husband. Then I moved on to the Erin Condren planner. And you guys have seen these a bazillion times over. These are the little stickers that I use to keep up with my workouts. You can see I'm a little bit more consistent with it now. I just need to catch up on this week and add my stickers in here and for last week. I'm pretty consistent about exercising 3 days a week. I try and get in something on the other 2 days, and I try to get in a weekend workout every now and again, but it doesn't always work out. But 3 days a week, I'm committed to getting up at 4:45 in the morning and going to the gym. Yeah. Made my color grid here, what I wanted things to be. So I have red for work, blue for scrapping, purple for Gary, my husband, pink for me, orange is fitness, green is the doctor, and then dark blue is other. And so, as I started this year off, I was keeping diet dollars because I was going to do a diet journal for the year, which I started the journal, but yeah, it kind of slid off. Anywho, I was keeping diet dollar amounts down here. And so for every day that I kept up with my MyFitnessPal, logging in my food and weighing in, I gave myself X amount of dollars, and then every so often I could treat myself to like clothing or scrapbook goodies, whatever, with that. Like I said, I make my own stickers. I print them out. I see something on Pinterest. I resize it down and I cut it out and put it in here just on a solid sticker paper. I used a lot of the Erin Condren stickers through here. I think there was a whole sheet of birthday stickers and I used them all. And you can see, saw somebody's idea of putting your little tennis shoe there and tracking all your steps there. Yeah, didn't do so great. Yeah. Try to keep up with birthdays on here. I put the little stethoscope symbol, not for a doctor's appointment, but because I work at a doctor's office. I work in the hospital and at a doctor's office, so I put those there to indicate work days. My workouts I stamp in orange. My water cups there I stamped in blue, and I'm not really great about tracking my water on here because I typically drink a ton of water. I just forget to track it down. Bible study that I started and was keeping, I wrote all the days down of what I was going to, what I needed to get done for the class. Just didn't go back through and check a lot of it off. You can see I write really big, and so yeah, these tiny little pages, like see, this week I was probably pretty disgusted by this week and realizing this probably isn't the right planner for me, but I'd committed myself. These things are high dollars, so I'd committed myself, so I thought I'm using it. And so the longer I go, I'm trying to do things that help me feel better about it, you know, and want to use it more. And so, yeah. Anywho, that was a vacation that I took to Mississippi, and no sooner did I got home on this day, at like midnight or 1 o'clock, my mom called the next day. My granddad died, and I had to go back the very next day. So, yeah, what should have been a work week, a hospital week for me, ended up being a trip back to Mississippi. And you can see I've gone through with my washi tape and I've kind of marked out the weeks that I work in the hospital. This is a week that I work in the clinic, and this is a week that I work in the hospital. And then the yellow are days that I work on call, which means basically I work in the hospital that weekend. So my on-call days, I've tried to go through here and mark out my days on the weeks. I've put yellow typically on the weekends that I'm on call, and then I was doing different colors through the week that I was on hospital week, and then I started getting frustrated again, not sure that that was really what I wanted to do. And so I like this on the months. I've gone through every single month in here and marked out my hospital weeks as well as my on-call weeks. And I do like that, and so I think I'm going to carry that through to the next planner. And then, anywho, so as I'm going through here, you can see I'm getting pretty frustrated and I'm not keeping up with things. I'm not writing things down. When life gets busy, I don't want to have to take time and go back in and stamp the lines. And I get really frustrated if things are like I don't always write straight because there's nothing behind here to keep me straight, or no lines on here to keep me straight. So when that happens, I get really frustrated and then I don't want to write on it at all. And so as you can see, I've made a concerted effort to go in here and to, you know, put my lines in every week. This week was really, really faint. And then up to the present, I thought, well, I'll keep my Motivated Moms, my Mo Moms cleaning schedule in here. And so I've been doing that. This is actually where we're at this week. This is today. I keep track of my work hours and how many hours I'm working. I get paid by salary, not necessarily by hours, but at the end of the year, when it comes to be bonus time and pay raise time, I want to show my boss, look, you paid me this amount of money for this many hours, and I think I'm worth a little bit more money. So I keep track of them to justify. This week I actually got my stamps out and stamped these little banners up there, and that's the Heidi Swap stamp. It's this one here. This it just says Heidi Swap Stamps. I don't see a name on it. I have two of these little sets. They're both from 2013. This one I bought primarily for the little glasses and the Inspire. And then this one I bought primarily for the little banner shapes, the birthday, the cupcakes and the presents I was going to use for birthdays. Yeah. Oh, that's the Create one too that I like to put when I'm in a scrapbook all day. Like here. That's my plan tomorrow. I am scrapbooking. Get It Scrapped is having an online crop, and I think I might play along with that. So next week, the only thing I have is a one appointment here, so I have it a little banner, page flag banner that I made there. It's there, and so then I have my Mo Mom's calendar, and when I get ready to plan this week out this weekend, I'll get my washi tape and go at it in here, and I'll actually, whatever color I decorate with, I'll put the little, if this were another hospital week, I would put a little thin red strip of tape along there to indicate to me that it's hospital week. Like you can see here, hospital week is in red. This is the call weekend, and all my appointments for the next month are on these little page flags. And I have all of my birthday and anniversary. The anniversary ones are ones that I made and printed out on label stickers, and I just put them on, if you can believe it, I put them on a piece of a Post-it note that I just cut down to write just a tiny bit bigger than that little label. And so nothing is really planned out through the next weeks. I have an appointment card here, and then as I'm going through, you can see month by month. And then when I get back here to the notes section, what I've done is initially at the start of the year I was going to keep up with my scrapbooking dollars, and well, that did last. Then I made another list of I want it. I have another list of movies to watch. I was going to have movies to watch and then books to read, and then the movies list got really long. and so I scratched that off there and started another list, and then I decorated this page. This hasn't been that long ago for books to read. I just took a couple of slices, a couple of pieces of washi tape and put on there, and then took some lots of blue random letter stickers that I had, and then put down, I tend to always put a little square check box or a little circle check box. And so what I did on here is if I actually have the book or if it's already on my Kindle. Like some of the Harry Potter books, I actually have the book. And so I am planning to read those books, and then I have purchased the other books on my Kindle, and I have those downloaded. Same here. Currently, I'm reading this book, A Breath of Snow and Ashes by Diana Gabaldon, and then I have Shadows of Moth by, I think his last name is Anderson. I can't remember his first name. But anyway, I'm reading those two series right now. This on my Kindle, and this is actually a book. So, and I just found out that she's written one more book after this, and Echo in the Bone is the next book, and I have that book already. And then Written in My Own Heart's Blood is the last, supposedly the last book in this whole series, and so I have it there. But I love how that turned out up there. And that's pretty much all I have there. And then I get back over here, and this is like personal information, websites, and what my passwords are, and then I have all of my licensing information for my work. I use this is like my travel list. Anytime we're going someplace, or I'm going to go to a crop, or if we're going someplace and I'm taking my scrapbooking things with me, or if I'm going to a crop like a retreat or something, this is my list of what I take with me. I've had this list for probably 5 or 6 years now, and it keeps me on task. And so I really haven't used any of these other pages back here, as lovely as they are. I haven't used them. Haven't used most of those stickers. Like I said, I used a whole sheet of birthday stickers with the exception of 1 or 2. Those are just the blank ones that I've used one of. Haven't used any of those. And back here in the back, I keep several things. Lots of randomness back here. And then I keep a few like sticky notes here. Note sheets, note pieces of paper, little sticky notes there. And so then in my little pouch back here, whatever washi tape I'm currently working with and whatever sticky note I'm currently working with, those are all like gift card and coupon stuff. Those go there. These are the leftover birthday stickers that I had. That's it. That's all I have left. There's another set of stickers for those. Just some random, they're sticky notes. And these are page flags. And more page flag or sticky notes. And then this is washi tape. And I keep door room keys from hotels. I keep, I don't use old credit cards, but I use any imaginable gift card or old room key to thread my washi on. And I try to color coordinate it to whatever week or whatever month that I'm working in. So, anywho, that's what I keep back here in this little pouch. And I just have a little binder clip that I want to say I probably bought it either at Target, Dollar Spot, or Dollar Tree or something. It's nothing fancy. That I keep the first 4 months of my planner. I just keep them clamped together because I don't reference anything. I always try and keep at least the last month that I've been working, the last month that I worked in. Like if we're in June, I'll keep May open, so in case I need to reference anything from that month, which you can see, yeah, I didn't need to really reference much from this month because I didn't write anything down. And then starting up in June, I'm keeping better track and decorating a little bit more. And I'm super excited because there's one more week and then I'm going to switch over to the new Erin Condren for July. And so I have a lot of transferring of stuff to do. I hate that I'm giving up on this planner so early, 6 months before the end of the year. And I've never ever done that before. And I feel kind of guilty for it, but I am just not a vertical girl. I'm just not a no-line girl. I like my lines. I like my horizontal planning. I can't help it. If this planner, if I could make this page prettier, and I think without being, now that I'm no longer in school and no longer having to keep up with clinicals and the work schedule and everything like I was there, I think I could probably make it a lot prettier. And so, you know, who knows, at some point I may go back to the At a Glance weekly planner. You can buy these at like, not Staples, with Office Depot, I think is where I got it and where I've gotten them in years past. And usually around between November and December, before January, they usually will have a sale on day planners, and so they have them at a pretty good price. This one was originally, I think, like $30, and I got it for maybe $20. So I mean, for me, it was a good enough sale that I was going to spend that much money for it. And so it was worth it. This one was so pricey. Yeah. And I got $10 off of it, so that helped a little bit. But the new one, yeah, I didn't get a $10 off coupon for that one. Don't know what happened, but yeah. I spent a lot of money on the new one, so I'm going to use it for sure. Anyway, thanks for sticking around, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.